Hello everyone and welcome back. We are not playing as Phelps right now, which is really weird. We're playing as Kelso? That what his name was? Kelso, yep.
I know $30 is a fortune.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I didn't read She's the Awesome. It's hosting is usually helping another streamer. So, for example, with Fox hosting me, if she has anyone in her chat who don't necessarily want to come and chat in mine, those viewers still pop up in my chat or in my stream, but they won't be chatting through. So it's a good way to kind of keep your community together if you don't want to send your whole community over, but still have them be able to watch.
That lady Elsa Lichtman is refusing a 20 grand payout.
I don't believe though that the person who's hosting gets anything from it, because
she has a fine pair of lungs.
yeah, I don't think there's
Beneficiary
anything with
of
that.
this guy Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Hold to skip to my destination. Oh, because I don't have a partner right now, so. Yeah, I think the big thing too with hosting is it makes it so that your channel isn't dead for a while. So with me only streaming once a week, I host throughout the whole week, so that there's at least something going on my channel. My channel is always somehow active, whether it be probably won't necessarily be with chat, but the actual channel itself is. Hello again, ladies. I've missed you. Whoop.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Order of demolition, the city of LA, pursuant to...
Again.
I am a web developer. As to going into specifics with that, I won't, but I will tell you that I'm a web developer. It's both horribly frustrating and immensely gratifying, depending
It's like
on
he doesn't like
your
to be
day.
disappointed.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
All right. That was just a 1-2 punch and knocked him out.
You were just about to offer to show me the way.
I like programming. The actual, I'm not a
Down the
creative
left.
person necessarily,
Know
so
what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing
design is always hard for
Then
me.
I'll poke around in the rubble.
there. Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Sorry. Because so designing isn't exactly my forte. It's
Fine gentlemen playing in ballrooms.
I would much rather make things happen than make them look pretty.
The place falls down and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Not for construction use.
Take another step this way, there's gonna be trouble. Brother Sato. What was that?
Oh, I can't squeeze through there. Yeah, I get that. Like, there are rare occasions where all of a sudden I do start to get the itch to be creative, and that's where you start seeing things like my starting now screen on Twitch.
How bad is it? You can tell me.
I could think of like different things like the layout for the the layout.
Try to piece this together.
Can I finish what I'm saying? The layout for the stream was something I kind of came up with. I didn't like make it happen. I did pay for that, but
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
time to run.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Son of a bitch. Oh, shit. Come on, Jack.
So, you think there's something going on here?
Kill someone! Liquored up? Gotta have it.
Yeah, nope, I'm the same thing. I'm a very logically driven person, less
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life
creative.
investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
So, you gonna see your married man
Again?
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kinda hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Alright. Leap. God, this place is just trashed. I'm fascinated with AI also. Honestly, for the longest time, I was like, no, you can't have a computer respond with something other than something that you've provided it. So the idea of something learning wasn't necessarily something that I believed. I was like, no, there's no way that can happen. But that said, there was a situation that I took a class for AI.
So this is where their lumber comes from?
And I got to experience some of the things in that, and I was like, oh. I see. This is a different story that I'm dealing with right here.
It's one way to keep your costs down. Too bad it won't support a roof. Gotta be something else around here. Wonder what's left of the buildings.
I can't get into this building. The only building I think I can get into is this screening one. Oh.
Let's see what the rich and powerful.
Yep. No, absolutely. You know you want it. It's... in a way, yes, it evolves in a way. Can you say, especially as a now, can you say that it's actually thinking for itself? I don't think so yet. But the thing that I saw was an AI program to how to make the most effective car. And what it would do is it would take qualities from a successful car and start to integrate that, but ones or cars that just it blew up immediately, it wouldn't take those. So it was in a way it was evolving, but I think that's all based on algorithms. So again, there's still kind of that thing, I think, in my head that it doesn't fully think for itself, but it does evolve by itself, given certain parameters. So
The reel should be nearby.
maybe is it that reel that's on the floor? Oh. There we go. Got it right this time.
In a great day for the future of
Exactly, David. That's exactly the case.
forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life. Pleased to meet you, Doctor. Ray Gordon, editor of the Times. Doctor. District
Doctor?
Attorney Don Sandler and Police Chief Warren. Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company. You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry. Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser. So, how is your new development selling, Leland? Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray. And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing. God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door. You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money. The GI Bill is government money. There's a difference. What difference? The GI money ends up in my pocket. I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors. Of course, Curtis.
So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. Takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
In a great day for the future of
Leap.
Operator, Los Angeles Police Dispatch if it's not too much trouble.
That is not the same subtitle.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Luke Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, ma'am.
This is such a weird turn of events that's going on. Oh, hey, look, it's Phelps. And there he goes. I appreciate the kind words about the stream. I don't think I can see this doing as a job. The reason why is the thing...
What were you doing with him?
I'll wait till this is over.
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
The reason why I don't see myself streaming for a living is I want playing games to be fun. I don't want playing games to be misconstrued as work. So I won't do something like video game testing. I won't do something like streaming full-time. Won't do things like doing Let's Plays on YouTube full-time. Things like that. I don't... I don't see myself doing that just because I want to continue to be like, oh hey, like I want to play these games. The reason why I started streaming more consistently is because I've had a huge backlog of games. This gives me an excuse to play those games. So when I run out of that backlog or something, what do I do then? Like, I can't... There are people who I've seen stream League of Legends like 16 hours. I'm like, I can't stand that game after about like 4. Things like Destiny I've seen streamed a lot, and it's like that game gets real old very quick. Things like Counter-Strike, which I'm just not good at. Granted, if I played it for hours on end, I would probably get pretty good at it. But I don't see it as a route in life that I want to go through. I'd rather be able to have, or here's the other case. I would like to be able to also have games that I play not on stream, games that I would like to just have fun playing. And I would have to then make that change. I already kind of have to make that idea in my mind of like, do I want to play this on stream or do I want to play this just normally? Like, this, it's going to be a lot of story games that I might stream. But there might be other ones. Like, when I play Overwatch, I played a ton of Overwatch. And I think I've streamed it like 3 hours. But I've got easily like 55 hours into the game. Just because I don't want to... That's a game that I don't feel is real good at streaming. Because you're focusing way too much on it. I don't know. That, like I said, that's just the way I feel about it.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep
wow.
it dark.
Like, this is progressive. This one here is progressively just getting like more and more and more. What the fuck? Something bad didn't happen there.
Good thing I'm not thirsty.
Oh my god. There's not even a hole there. Like where you would normally have for a faucet. Good God. Like, I'm actually scared to walk up these stairs. Hey, Gaidu Tech. I haven't seen you in a couple streams.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smug mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's do it.
Let's put a few gaps in that spell.
Don't get impatient now.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
I'm about to break the goddamn jaw.
I'm real glad that they're nice enough to like actually give me one-on-one. Oh, knocked out. Oh, that's fine. I appreciate the fact that you at least took a little bit of time to show up.
You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
That was not going to be a winning fight there, was it? Right?
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
So what's weird about this right now is, for the entire game, you didn't see stuff like this happening. You just kind of ran into people every once in a while, but like you didn't see the entirety of the whole, like all the plans happening as they were happening.
Elsa.
I actually enjoyed the, hold on. I actually enjoyed the, gameplay for, Grand Theft Auto 5. Can I break through this? Nope. I fucked up. Fucked up real good. Did it. Fixed it. Whoop. Whoop. That actually didn't help at all, so...
What's your problem?
Exactly. No, I would agree with that.
I ain't got time
Plus,
for this.
I like exploding tanks, so... I also wouldn't complain about that one either. I know I gotta be going the other direction, but... Shit, shit.
Control your car.
Shit, guys.
Monroe owns the city. Tell the cops. I need to find Elsa.
Get over it! Yeah. See ya. I mean, he probably pays her a lot. Just saying.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
So, why did Cole just kind of sit there and go, yeah. Okay. No, he just fell. Alright. It's just... I actually enjoyed the first one, to be completely honest. And it's kind of like batshit insanity. Since then, like, they were just kind of boring batshit insanity.
Central charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons compass.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought
that could
up.
also
I'm already
be
behind.
true.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them. We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up. First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in.
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in.
Who gave that order? You did.
Whoops. Hey, did I? I don't remember giving that order, but, you know, it's a good possibility that I did. A polite invitation. Who gave that order? You did. What? Who are you?
Oh, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Hello, Davy Dunn. How are you doing?
You look lovely,
This
Princess.
lovely evening.
You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department is frozen him out.
Gaddy, please.
Look, you're obviously a brave
Just
lady.
hang out.
Fight
I
all
mean,
Cole's battles.
you don't need to be left out of this whole thing, you know.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to
I mean,
apologize.
you
were
could
right about
watch. You're watching me already, so.
Tell me something.
Okay, this is getting a little weird even for me. So.
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
RKO out of nowhere.
Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess.
Hmm.
I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said
Yeah,
you
for the most
might
part,
know something about
all of them, because I think it needs to be the actual face in order to rig the facial animations correctly.
Then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Okay, I'm still playing this guy. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna shut my fan off again. It usually happens at about this time that I start to get cold again. Or, nah, screw it. I'm gonna put on a sweatshirt, which is just over there. So, once again, give me like 2 seconds. Jesus, Kaidu Tech.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
I mean, she's got the German accent, so she's playing German in this at least, so whether that means she actually is German is a whole different story, but... Alright, do I just need to go? I think I just need to leave. It's weird that my car is here, too. All right. All right, Guide Tech. Have fun. And have fun. Number 2.
Remember me?
Jack. It's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything
Yeah,
to do
you know
with
you
it?
want it.
I wanna know all about
I
you
feel
and
that.
Monroe, Curtis.
The
You give
mine.
it up or I beat it out of you.
Mine last one was 3 years ago, so.
Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of
Don't do
forces are
that.
dealing with
No,
here.
no feels bad, man.
Exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
That is the first time someone has dared to touch my face. So we'll make sure that this doesn't. Trying to spot the raid target for in the next 15 minutes or so.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
And it is muted, so we're good. God damn. Whoa.
How old are you, Princess?
16?
Oh my god, no.
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Can I'll address that in a second. You know you want it? I also feel that. Previous girl from my last girlfriend, we were roommates. She broke up with me. I moved out. But during that time, during that month where I was still living with her and we were broken up because I needed to find a new spot, that was not fun. But I know it's words, and I know you can believe me for whatever, or believe me or not, and you're going to hear it from a lot of people, it gets better. It sucks for a while. Like, I think at that time it took me a year to get over her. And even now, it doesn't feel great when people talk about her around me. So yeah, the biggest thing I would say, if you're able to, and I hope you are, for your own sake, because otherwise it will drive you insane if you're not able to, is move out. If worse comes to worse, move in with someone that you can stay with for a period of time. If I had a friend of mine that ran into that same situation, I would absolutely open up my place for them to live with me for a period of time for free, because I would not want to see any of my friends in that situation. So God, now with this, I understand that 16 might have been the age of consent back then. So I'm going to bump her, what she said, I'm going to bump her up 2 years to make it so it's current, where the age of consent is 18, which then would have put her to 15. Dude's still old as shit. And he's so smug about the whole thing. Just like, yeah, she'll come back. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have no words. I want to fucking murder that guy. Okay. Jesus fuck. Now I gotta fucking look at him. Is there shit in here that I need to look at? Apart from her? Those Cubans? Those probably are Cuban cigars. Nope. I see American cigar. Alright. Oh, I absolutely would have.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Which also, the way that this looks, those are 2 glasses with drinks in them. So he's fed her liquor. Yep. Look at that lipstick. Oh my god.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
I don't think I've made... You don't... No. No. You don't have the right to tell me that I've made a terrible mistake. You do not get that right to tell me.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I was gonna say that looks...
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
I agree, Davy Tom.
Well, you can.
Like, that's the thing. It's like, you got money, hire someone your own age. But he's like, no, love is love. And it's, no. No, the fact that she actually said, he's not that bad, he buys me nice things. I understand you're a sugar daddy at that point then, but find someone that's old enough to consent legally. Oh my god.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I knew you were in bed with Elysian, Curtis. Now I know why.
Alright, actually, let me see. 11,000 to be paid here in New Jersey. Located $221,000. Okay. Alright, son of a bitch. Let's do this.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
We'll see about that. Fucking hell.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You and Monroe are going to scam those guys out of their GI bond.
Jack, you are so naive.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses. I only approve the reports, Jack. I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't come back to me.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
God damn. Alright. So, that is it for the stream, guys. Now, here's the other deal. Because I, again, don't usually send people out on raids, but I want to, and I want to get in the habit of it. So we're going to raid Just want to make sure. Still streaming, it looks like. We are going to raid Pabu. She is currently playing World of Warcraft, but she has been helping out with Fox and some of her medical expenses in terms of like GoFundMe and donating and all that stuff. So I'm absolutely going to send you guys. We're going to her channel. Name's Pabu. And we are going to type in "The Phoenix has risen." You're welcome. You know you want it. There's a lot of times if I can help at all, I'd love to, but I know there's a lot of times where people just don't want to hear it. So I'll give it, and if you listen, that's fine. If not, I understand. So, like I said, we're going to go to Pabu's channel. When you see the words are hard, the host pop up, then we will then start typing in that the Phoenix has risen, and then we will go from there. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix. I will see you in Pabu's channel.